I have an issue with this chorus.
Why? You're not a true K-pop
No,
fan. That's it. That's
sorry.
it. It's over.
Hi, I'm Halliburton.
I'm Jiro. And this is Benny.
I'm a singer-songwriter.
I'm a music producer.
I'm obsessed with K-pop.
I don't really know a lot about K-pop.
Today we will be analyzing the songwriting and production of 28 Reasons by Seulgi.
Stay until the end of the video to find out if Benny approves.
Or not.
I kiss your brother 그만 멈춰 또 깊어져도 못 느껴 my pleasure 찌꺼진
Ooh, that sounds really creepy.
Yeah, it gives me like Billie Eilish vibe.
Yeah, that's right. The bass.
Oh yeah, the bass particularly, yeah, it's like distorted. There's like a delay that is like stuttering, which means that it's like cutting and brings like a very creepy vibe.
And it's so minimalistic, right? I just hear the bass, her voice, and the clicking sound that sounds like she's cracking her neck. And she was doing
wow.
that. She even doing that dance move.
Really?
It's like
I did not notice that. That's really cool, yeah.
it's like she's breaking her bones.
Yeah. Now it makes sense because they actually, there's like a little clap. And now it makes sense that it sounds like they put it there because I mean, sure, it's a clap, it's a snap, but it also sounds like bones. Now that I think
Yeah,
about
because the way she dances, like she highlights the move.
Yeah.
That's how I was like, oh wait, she's breaking bones.
it. That's cool.
찌꺼진 반칙 떨리는 눈빛 그런 널 보는 게 참 재밌어 웃겨
Oh, look at Benny. He's a little bit creeped out.
Oh yeah, he's afraid of a lot of things. Did you see that neck move?
Yeah, it's so creepy, like all this entire part. And it's interesting to me how also, I mean, the snap changed. First, it was like a very like light snap, and now it has like a like, I don't know if you can hear it. Before it was like more like bones, and now it has like more body to it.
I didn't notice that. I thought it was
Yeah.
the same, honestly. Also, I want to say that I really like how she sounds in this part particular. I think this is like one of the, okay, maybe not the first time, but one of the rare songs when she sings really low, and it's so pleasant.
Oh, she doesn't usually sing like this because I don't really know her. I haven't listened to her music.
Well, she actually has one song with Irene. I forgot which one. I forgot the name. I really like it.
You're not a true K-pop fan.
Naughty.
That's it.
I've listened to it so many times, you know.
No. You're not a true K-pop
No,
fan. That's it.
it's
That's
naughty.
it. It's over.
No. And I love that last part when she says, kill. And it's just like really creepy. I love it. Benny, stop it. Let us listen.
We're trying to listen. Stop. Beto.
Ooh, I'm breaking every rule 자꾸만 괴롭히고 싶은 걸
And the drums are gone because I'm sure that the chorus is coming right now. That's a good thing to do, you know, remove elements and bring them back in the chorus as opposed to like keeping them and then adding more elements because then you're going to clutter your production. And also before it was very rhythmic and now the bass is gone, that saturated, distorted bass. And we have Sawtooth, which is a synthesizer waveform, and it's filtered with a lot of voices, right? And if you noticed, now there are chords also. They're like stabs of chords.
Yeah.
It's very subtle, but there are chords.
It does feel like it's like a relief sound because it was so intense before.
Yes, because you have all this rhythmic
Yeah.
part, right?
It's
And now
very
it's like,
free.
you're
Yeah.
like, oh, I'm going to move my arms now.
It's like she actually does
Oh,
that.
she's moving her arms up. Yeah.
But it's very like flowy.
Flowy. Yeah, that's
it
the
feels
point.
like here's the dance.
28 reasons 몰라도 돼 나쁜 의도 없어 내게 도무지 28 reasons 다 아는데 왜 또 다시 내게 기대 낯선
Oh, Benny looks a little bit unsure about the chorus.
Yeah, look at him.
Look at his face. Okay, I'll be honest. I have an issue with this chorus.
Why?
This song was great. It was right making you feel like, wow, the chorus is gonna hit. It's gonna be something crazy. I do like it, but it was just a little bit underwhelming for me.
Really?
I was like,
All right.
I was expecting like something, I guess, like Billie Eilish, something crazy to drop. It was like, and like screams or something. Like
it
a
is-
genre change.
Now that you see about it, it does feel a little bit weak, the chorus.
So while I was analyzing it, I was thinking, why doesn't it feel to me that the chorus is big? I have a little piano with me.
Piano alert.
So here's the pre-chorus, right? Ooh, I'm breaking every rule. Then the chorus uses the same notes, but she sings it backwards. So she starts on the top note. So it's the same. So we heard those notes before, And that's why, to me personally, it doesn't sound as exciting because I was like, wait, this is the same. Like it didn't move. It didn't go anywhere. It stays in the same spot. But though production makes it obvious. Like, hello, this is the chorus.
Yeah.
But melodically, it
So the
doesn't.
production brings in like I don't know, it brings in strings. And it brings back the bass from the beginning as well. And of course, it has a lot of more percussive stuff, like some hi-hats here and there. But yeah, more things
very
in the
big.
production. Yeah, but you are right though that it does feel like it's gonna go up, and then it just makes you feel like.
무기력한 너를 봐 feel so bad 정력을 보여줄게 I'm not the devil 너 것도 원망해 I don't care 망가질수록 나를 원해.
There are two things that are like very important that are happening right there. The first thing, but not the most important one, is that they brought back the saw from the pre-chorus, the synthesizer, the ones that were like sustained. Yeah, so they still have the rhythmic bass that was in the first part of the chorus, and now they have the saws like just like opening it up a little bit more. Because when you have like sustained chords, it opens up a little bit more. And now the second thing that is the most important thing is that they introduced a new element, a new melodic element. So when you have in productions, you want to have different elements like rhythmic or this or that are going to like identify your song, right? And in this case, this whistle is one of the main elements in this song.
It's a main character.
Yeah, yeah. It's the main character, of course. Yeah, the whistle. Yeah, it's
Sylvie
like
and
you
whistle.
could. I bet that if you hear that whistle alone, isolated, you're gonna be like, "Oh, is that song?" That's
yeah.
like, yeah. So you always have to have like certain elements that if you hear them isolated without anything, that you're like, "Is that song?" You know?
Yeah. And also, I've noticed, I think that's why the whistle is very memorable because she sings, I'm not the devil. And then the whistle does the same, but does it after. So it sounds like an echo.
Oh yeah.
But then
So
it
they're,
goes,
like, playing with it. Yeah.
But then it does its own thing after, but it's just this better.
Wow, you can't whistle. Wow.
But anyways, it's the same.
Don't put
notes,
that
I
in your
checked.
resume. You can't whistle.
But then it's like, it's so strange to me how it just works because she sings her own melody and the whistle goes around it. Like I try playing it on the piano and it's almost the same notes, but still not.
But it's different, right? That's what I was trying to analyze. I was like, is it the same? But it's not the same.
But the
It's
first,
like,
da, da,
but it's
the same.
similar somehow.
Yeah, it's similar. And it
Hey,
still
do you
works.
think one of them whistled? Who was whistling? Or do you think it's a fake whistle?
I don't know.
What
I have a
company are
feeling
they
that it's a
from? What company
sample.
are they from?
SM Entertainment, my
So,
favorite.
so that's the one that has your obsession, Boa?
Yeah.
So maybe Boa was in the session. They're like,
Maybe we will never find out. Also, the harmonies are amazing. I really like it's SM thing and having those
Oh, yeah.
tons of cool harmonies. Ooh, look at Benny. He's feeling sexy.
I steal your treasure 멋대로 부숴 잔뜩 안 달랑거려 더 웃음이 나 사랑이란 그래 sweet and bitter 널 망치고 구원해 make your dreams come true
Dreams come true. That's so good.
really? Yeah.
Well, it's a very cringy line, but the way she sings it makes it like, oh wait, your brain like takes a minute to process because she sang it. In
Why
such
is
a
this?
cool
Why
way.
is she so dramatic about the dreams come true? Every time when I hear this, I'm like, dreams.
But she could have been like,
true.
dreams come true. You would be like, oh, this line again.
I
But she
know.
did it in such a cool way that you're like, oh, that's something new.
It's fine. You know, it's fine.
So actually, I read the lyrics. Well, the lyrics. I read the translation.
Yeah.
So it's like she's talking about toxic relationships, and she is the bad one. She's the crazy one. So if you listen to the way she sings, it sounds like she has two personalities, right? 'Cause
Yeah.
She says da 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 da, very soft da 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 da, and then she's da 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 da, and then she's like becomes more intense, and it sounds like a conversation between two different
Oh, interesting.
personalities. Like that's what I think. That it sounds like she's talking to herself. She's kind of making fun of the person who is suffering because she's so mean, so evil. Like she's saying, "Oh, it's so funny how you struggling. I love watching you struggle."
Interesting.
Like that's the lyrics. It's kind of intense.
It's like a play between the two personalities, kind of like in a way.
Yeah, and then even in the video, you see she's like all bruised, and the other hers like has chains, and she's so confident.
One thing that I noticed is that there are two different things in this new verse. Actually, before we had the snaps, right? Now we have a snare, and they are like little tiny percussions played. I don't know if the snare has like a little tone to it. Ding! Or I don't remember what the tone is, but it has a tone, and then it kind of like hits, and then right before it, there's like percussion. It's like tuk, 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 tuk. That's cool. You know, always try to like change, add new things in the second verse. You know, like just change it up. You don't have to add you don't have to change it up entirely, but just like even one element, make it a little bit different. You know.
Yeah, and also her performance changed, right? She's more intense.
Yeah,
now.
of course. Yeah, you gotta
The
like add
melody
more things in there.
slightly changed also. So
Definitely.
that makes you interested, like you want to keep listening because you're like, what's gonna be next?
Ooh, I'm making every room 뺏고 다시 줄게 너의 숨을
Ooh, Benny's loving the
Benny's
pre-chorus.
vibing in
Yeah, he's digging those sawtooths right there.
flowy movements.
Wow, so the synthesizers are all the same as the previous pre-chorus, but now what's happening is that there is like a saw synth in the middle opening up. Like, wow, like the filter is opening up. And another thing is that they have it's obviously they have the sound.
Yeah, that makes it even more exciting.
Yeah, but notice they don't really have a kick or any like really super low because they're like saving some of the stuff for the chorus, right?
To make the chorus
But
work.
But I think that snare thing, that's like a build-up that came. Where did it come from? I don't know.
It's like EDM build up.
It's like I think from like what they call trap EDM.
This one does have this little drop.
Turn down for what? That type of like I think it was 2014 or what is it like trap EDM? I don't know. So yeah, that's the type of snare that comes.
That's true. Well, that makes you like feel like okay, this is definitely pre-chorus. Now the chorus
Yeah,
is about
moving
to
a little
hit.
bit more. Yeah.
reasons 몰라도 돼 나쁜 의도 없어 내게 도무지 28 reasons 다 알았는데 왜 또 다시 내게 기대 낯선
I've noticed the whistle. Now it's there in the beginning, right? Right
Yeah.
away, it's just da da da, and it's already.
It actually they brought back. It's like it sounds like the second part of the previous chorus.
Yeah, so they're like enforcing that whistle.
They're
So
enforcing
you're
it?
like, okay, this is the hook. I got
Now
it.
you gotta whistle.
The whistle.
It's Boa there. Boa, whistle now.
Why are you bringing her into this?
She's a secret whistler in this.
She's like there, like
끌림 무기력한 너를 봐 feel so bad 정들게 보여줄게 I'm not the devil 맘껏 원망해 I don't care 망가질수록 나를 원해
I don't know how Benny feels about this chorus. I don't think we're connected.
wow. I don't know if you noticed, but in that part, she goes really high. I didn't realize at first because the way she sings, it doesn't sound like it's a very high note. When she does, it's so high. Can you tell that I'm struggling? She's singing F.
F?
It's like full on straight.
Wow.
And also, just so you know, we started solo. She also started, I think the lowest note is also F, like the lower F.
Wow,
So she sings in 2 octaves, like 2.5.
that's
Two-
really
two
high.
octaves. That's crazy. This song starts there and then it goes all over. It goes so high. It's crazy.
And if you were wondering how can they make the second part of the chorus hit even harder, because I mean it seems like everything is the same, but no. If you pay attention, you're going to like hear that there are like the strings, there are like higher strings now in the different octaves. Like they added higher strings. I'm like sure. I was listening to it. I'm like yeah, they're like higher strings.
날 손을 잊어 욕심나 자꾸 아이처럼 장난쳐 괴롭혀 널 그림자처럼 난 속삭이지 나는 네 어둠과 빛인 걸
Wow, and they saved the heavenly paths for this bridge. It's like you can hear it. It's like you can hear the high end, and it's like very airy. And another thing that I noticed is that the snare is different now. Suddenly, there's like it sounds like a stick. It's like. Bah!
To me, it has like a different vibe. Like it's a different song.
I feel like do they like grab different parts from different producers or something, and they just like put them together sometimes or no?
Maybe, who
Because
knows?
this sounds like a totally different section, but I mean it works because it's in the same key, but it's just a different snare, different pads, and different.
Yeah,
flow.
it gives you a different vibe.
Yeah.
But also, I feel like the bridge is doing its job.
It's doing its
making-
job, yeah.
It sounds very distinctly different from the rest
Definitely,
of the
yeah,
song.
definitely.
The melody is completely different.
You're in danger, but it's okay. You're grown up.
Wow, Benny's heard the chorus like way too many times. He's like, I think he's done with it. That's it for him.
Ooh, that was so sexy. The way she says it, you're in danger. And it's like so raspy. Her tone sounds amazing.
It's like he went back to the intro or something like
Yeah,
that.
it does sound to me like the beginning, you know, with the bass drum. Doo, doo, doo.
It's the same. I think even the snap maybe is different, and that's it.
Also that, yeah. I sound like a chicken.
No, you sound great.
It's just such a SM thing. Like if you listen to, I don't know if you know who's this, Boys in his SM.
I am not the K-pop guy.
Okay, me.
You are you. Are,
So there's Red Velvet, right? She's from Red Velvet. Then there's aespa, there's Boa, and
like the bank? Bank of
No, the best singer in the world. But anyways, well, so there's this producer. I know there's a vocal producer. His name is Eugene. Amazing guy. He's been working with this company forever, and I've been listening to SM for like, I don't know, 15 years maybe at this point. And you can tell that he's the one who produces the vocals, and they always have that part. Like I was literally listening to a couple of songs from SM. They always have this vocalized, and it's it even does
Hey,
the same,
you know,
same notes.
you know what they say? If it works, don't change it.
And the
It
harmonies,
works.
you probably heard because I showed you so many SM songs in the chorus. He's always singing. He's singing the harmonies so you can hear his voice.
Really?
Like I know his voice from the
28 reasons 몰라도 돼 나쁜 의도 없어 내게 28 reasons 다 아는데 왜 또 다시 내게 기대 낯선 그림 무기력한 너를 feel so bad 정확을 보여줄게 어여튼
Look at Benny, he's yawning. Those are not ad-libs, that's Benny yawning. Wow, and see, like, they had so many things going on before the bridge, that little stripped down chorus. But they have to come back strong. So what do? They remove stuff, right? You can't keep adding things. It's going to be so cluttered, right? So the next part, the final chorus, it just sounds exactly like the previous chorus, except that it has some ad-libs in the vocals.
right. It has more vocalizing.
And that's it.
Right.
In that part. It's just that you also think that it sounds bigger because the previous part, there was like a little a cappella moment stripped down.
Yeah,
right?
it's like erased everything that you heard before. And you're like,
yes.
wait, what
so
was
then
the
the chorus comes back and it's like,
and it slaps you.
and it slaps you like,
Right. That was very satisfying. Also, it's just interesting to hear. It's such a
Yeah.
big song and a big production. Just a moment when there's only voices.
너부터 원망해 I don't care 망가질수록 나를 원해
Oh, it's over.
yep. What can you do?
Wow, the notes, the ad libs, it's really high. It's like you need to be really, because she's really good at low register, and most singers would stay in, in the comfortable area of singing, but no, not her. She's going up.
There's a lot of
and
ad-libs
down.
going on right there. Like a lot. I do hear that there's like more side chain. No.
What is the side chain?
So the side chain is when the volume goes down a little bit. Usually a side chain will be that you are, let's say you have the kick is hitting. Whenever the kick hits, then you have, let's say that there was a pad playing and the kick hits and then the pad goes down in volume whenever the kick hits.
Oh,
So in this case, you have like the instrumentation doing dun, 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 right? And now I feel like there is more like in the final part. So it
You're
makes
right,
it like more like like something.
I also, like when I heard it first, when I heard the chorus, I was like, I heard it somewhere. It just feels very familiar. It sounds like a very like early 2000 pop.
Maybe the drums also a little bit.
Maybe, but it's just giving me that like early just on Backstreet Boys. I don't know if you know, please leave a comment. Tell us. It's killing me. I've listened to all the songs of NSYNC, Backstreet Boys, everyone, Britney Spears. Couldn't find a similar one, but it just really reminds me of something.
And now it's the moment to find out if Benny approves. Oh my God, what do you think he's gonna do?
I don't know. I hope he approves. I mean, it's a great song.
I think it's a great song, but I mean, you were not liking the chorus.
I just didn't like the tiny little part.
What if he doesn't like the chorus? What if he's like you? He's like, I don't like this song. I don't approve. Oh my God.
Benny.
Oh my God. Oh my God. What is he gonna do? Oh my God.
is he
No,
gonna do?
look at him. What is he gonna do? Is he gonna approve? Oh my God. Is he approving? Oh.
Why? What's wrong with you, Benny?
Oh. You do not represent me, okay? I'm just saying he does not represent. I love
No,
the song. You were not liking the chorus. I mean, so maybe he represents
It was just
you.
a little part, just a tiny little part, not the whole song. I love the whole song.
That's not a good boy. Bad boy. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video. We have more stuff coming up. We're going to analyze more songs, more K-pop songs. You're going to see Benny with more outfits, you know, everything. So please subscribe to our YouTube channel, support us. And yeah, see you next time. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.